They stand and they're ready to move. Set. Gates are back, racing. Acromantula from the inside, beat out Cramden and Mankind. Pans Down will park and ride behind them on the outside of Night Voyage, and the mare drops out to last very early on. Shantalk settling down now as they work along here past the 750, and it's Acromantula leads the way by a length on Mankind. They've got the pace on at the 600. Cramden third outside of Night Voyage. Carberry allowing Pans Down to just cool off back at the field, although he's coming off the back of Cramden. No point following the 100 to 1 pop, so he's going up 3 wide and still about 3 or 4 from Acromantula. And Shantalk is last of all and being bustled along by Stanley at the 250, and Acromantula, it levelled off and shows the way by 2 on Pans Down, being shown the Persuader. Acromantula, it led them with 100 to go. Pans Down taking an eternity. Shantalk is down the outside, but this is running them ragged, Acromantula. And Acromantula, far too brilliant over the 1,000 today for Pans Down. Shantalk from last was third. Then Mankind, next home Cramden, and Night Voyage had trailed them in. Well, the market players getting it right, $3.40 into $2.60. Pans Down unable to gun Acromantula down. Acromantula getting it a bit more economically here in front today for Joey Azzopardi, where in contrast he had to chase the speed of Zeeble the last time that they had met. Acromantula today winning the start comfortably and scoring by a clear margin over Pans Down from last. Shantalk runs on. Mankind finished in 4th placing. So Acromantula turns the tables here this afternoon. The Written Tycoon gelding from For Your Eyes Only for owner Alan Olive, trained by Dan and Ben Pearce. Joe Azzopardi in the saddle, and beats Pans Down by Panzer Division from Moonrush. Patrick Carberry for the Simon Miller stable, and third Shantalk by War Chant from Contortion. Jet Stanley for trainer Russell Stewart. 57.44 they've carved out. 57.44, home in 33.10, so it made it nigh on impossible with those sectionals for Pans Down to run Acromantula down over the closing stages, and it's 5, 1, 2 and 3. Acromantula with its 5th win in 11 starts this afternoon, backed in 3.40 to 2.60 and has delivered. Well, we'll go to race number 4, the International Women's Day Handicap. Again, over the 1,000 metres, the next, a field of 9 to run as we head downstairs, and Ben Pearce is with us today. He represents the stable. He's with Britt after this victory, and that race, as a result of the scratching earlier this morning, really did change in its complexion.
Ever, Darren, Ben Pearce does join me. Ben, you walked in with me into the races. You said, well, the scratching of Zeeble, that made my day, and this is even better.
Yeah, I was pretty happy this morning. Dad actually sent me a text and said Zeeble's out, and so yeah, I was pretty excited about that because it changed the race completely. So drawing barrier 1, got a little bit of weight relief. Yeah, he went super.
It's amazing how the scratching of one horse can change the complexion so much. It was a relatively similar field in terms of Pans Down was able to win last start and you had to settle for second. You turned the tables today, but gee, it makes it a lot easier when you don't have a speed battle out in front.
Yeah, that's it. And we were actually pretty happy with him last start, the way he did get taken on and got crossed, and he was still really tough to the line. So we thought, we were confident with how the horse was going, and yeah, it all went to plan.
When he gave a kick in the straight, did you think he was going to be able to be run down? He thought, no, he's got this.
Well, I was pretty happy when I looked back and saw Pans Down getting a couple of slaps on the shoulder, so that gave me a bit of confidence.
What's next for Acromantula?
He probably deserves to be aimed at a decent race. He's worked his way through, and he's won quite a bit of prize money now, so I think we need to look at something like I don't know, what are the Bowfine or those sort of races. We'll just have a look through the calendar and work that out.
Hasn't he just been a wonderful horse? Remember, he had issues early days with him, but what a wonderful earner he has been now.
Yeah, he's still got his quirks. He's still a little bit of a handful, but but yeah, he's settled into racing, and he's doing the job well.
Well done on the win.
Thanks.
There is Ben Pearce after the victory of Acromantula, and after a couple of seconds at his most recent outings, he's able to get a very well-deserved victory and able to find the front there, Scott. And the kick that he gave, it was going to be hard for Pansdown to run him down, and couldn't do that today. Acromantula victorious.
And it's the old 1,000-metre horses for 1,000-metre races, Britain. That's exactly what Pansdown is. It's exactly what Acromantula is. And once he was able to find the front there, I just heard Darren spoke about the final 600, Brit. If that leader's come home in 33.10, there's no way in the world anything was going to run him down the way that race panned out in the end. So in the end, he was able to control it, dictate and kick. And when you consider that he's come home that quickly, a run like Shantalk back in third is a ripper. So you'll be putting her in the black book, and you wouldn't be leaving Pansdown out after that either. You certainly wouldn't be losing any followers out of that. But Acromantula, always a hard horse to run down when he can find the front over the 1,000, especially here at Ascot when he can control and kick into the corner. Joey Azzopardi knows him brilliantly, rides him perfectly. And today, that race was over a fair way from home. It's 5, 1, 2 and 3. Acromantula turns the tables. We'll grab Joey Azzopardi for a word. Joe, there's scratchings and there's scratchings. When Zeeble came out, I imagine that put a big smile on your face.
Yeah, I was very happy when Zeeble came out. It's always going to be hard to beat after that. I just had to lock him down for the first half of the race, and then from about the 300 I give him a good dig, and he was always going to be very hard to catch.
Looks as though you got it nice and cheap out there early at least.
Yeah, I did. The main thing was just getting him to settle because he can go quite hard and also not fighting him too much. But after the run I had, I was never getting beat. Considering
it's a 78 plus today, he probably deserves to take the next step now and be aimed up at something a bit bigger.
Yeah, look, he's very consistent. You see his record, it's 1, 2, 2, 1. He's always thereabouts, and obviously he's a very nice horse. And like you said, with that win under his belt, he's got to go to the next step.
Best of luck for the remainder.
Thank you.
Joey Azzopardi victorious on Acromantula for the Pierce brothers, taking out race number 3.